another video. I've missed you guys so much. Now I'm kind of like second guessing my backdrop. What do we think, angels? Do I look like Ariana Grande? I thought that coming to film my office would be like a cutesy, like chilled out vibe, but I'm just kind of feeling like it looks a bit cluttery. Anyway, welcome back to another video. I'm actually really excited to film today's one because it's going to be a little bit of a break from like what I have been doing content wise recently. Honestly, I feel like my soul has just been calling to do like a really chilled out chit chat kind of video with you guys. I feel like we haven't actually like officially caught up in a really long time, which I know is strange because I upload every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, so like you can't really get rid of me for more than 3 days. Anyway, and I just really missed it, you know. Let's take a break from all the fancy schmancy YouTube stuff, and let's just take it back to you, me and a cup of tea. Does that not sound like a great time to you guys? Okay, so let's start with the assumptions. I asked you guys on my Instagram stories to let me know what you guys were thinking about me, you know, behind my back. By the way, basically all of you were literally so nice. I love you guys so much. What do we think of my office? Like, what do we actually think of my office? I haven't really shown you guys much in here recently. Welcome to the mothership. Do you know what I mean? On stepping on board. I'm going to be doing a house tour in like literally a couple of weeks time, and I'm really excited. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of what I've done with the place. I mean, fairy lights and flowers, can a girl really go wrong? Assumption number 1 from Holly: you are collaborating with a clothing brand or launching a brand later on in 2019. Ooh, girl. Listen, no angels, you shouldn't have said that, because now you all know what I'm like. I literally cannot keep a secret if one of you guys asks. There is a secret project that I'm working on really hard behind the scenes at the moment. It's been going on for months, like literally since the beginning of the year. I am starting to leak a few hints and secrets because we are getting closer and closer to the time. Behind the scenes, we actually have a couple of team members now, which we're working on the secret project with, and that is just literally so exciting. So yeah, I'm not going to say what or how or who or when, but soon our secret project will be revealed. If you guys want to be in with the hints, sis, you need to be watching the Instagram stories. Speaking of which though, we are actually currently looking for models. So yeah, I'll leave the stuff like the description box. But yeah, something really fun and exciting is coming soon, and I literally cannot wait to share more on that with you guys. Assumption number 2 from Anna: in the nicest way possible, ... Okay sis, what are you going to hit me with? We put on a bit of a facade for YouTube, extra happy and chatty, ? YouTube has honestly been one of the best things to ever happen to me in terms of like my career and my life and my personality. YouTube has really allowed me to find my niche and to find myself in so many senses. If you go back to my earlier videos, I literally was not me, if that makes sense. I just wasn't me, and I feel like you can tell there's like a glaze over my eyes and it's all a bit spooky. No, but in all honesty, I mean, if you go back to my earlier videos, or if you guys have been here since those earlier videos, by the way, love and appreciate you guys so much, you will see there is something different about me. It's like I'm just holding back. It's like I don't know how to be myself, and of course, like, it's strange for a while when you're filming yourself and talking to the camera, and like you get nervous doing it around other people when you begin. As you kind of get used to being a YouTuber more and more, I feel like you really just become so comfortable with the camera. I mean, this is just second nature to me right now. You could be a real life human being, you could be Herbie, you could be a Canon G7X camera, you could be a fridge, and I would literally still talk to you the same way because this is me. Eventually I just started to realise that if I was going to do YouTube and if I was going to really like give my truth, do you know what I mean, to my audience, then I had to be myself. And as scary as it was, sort of like letting go, I am emotional, I am loud, I am over the top, I do squeal at random things, I swear on my life, boo, angel, sis, they're all words that I use literally every single day on camera or not. So no, in my opinion, I don't put on a facade for YouTube. It is true that I think, not only speaking for myself, but I feel like I'm speaking for every single person that has a YouTube channel and does it for a living. You will only want to record videos when you are in that happy mood though, do you know what I mean? You don't really want to pick up the camera unless something like extremely traumatic has happened in your life that you need to make everybody aware of. You don't want to just be sat there and be like, hi guys, I'm hungry right now, haven't eaten all morning. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be like that, and your audience don't want to see that. So I guess it's true that I only film and like create content when I am feeling good and I'm feeling in a creating content kind of mood, but nothing about me, nothing about my personality is fake, apart from these. And these. Carly's assumption is you've never done a 9-to-5 job. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Carly. I actually have done a 9-to-5 job. Okay, quickly, here's my life story. Finished school at 18, went to the Royal Navy. I skipped out the whole advert there, but you guys know what I mean. Haha, laugh along with me. Finished school at 18, I went and did uni for a year, and then I left because I hated it and it was not for me. I was a personal trainer for 6 months in a gym, and then went into my first ever 9-to-5 job, which was recruitment. That being said, Angel, I wasn't there for long, okay? I was there for 3 months. Hated it. How anybody works in recruitment, I don't know. I literally take my hat off to you. Well done. You have won at being a human. I literally disliked it so much. When I left recruitment, I then went into working at like a company. It was 9-to-5 again. Actually, I think it was a different kind of shift. It was like 10 till 7 or something like that. Anyway, it was a company that like, it was a holiday home referral service. That's like as much as I really can remember about it. And then I worked there for like another 3 months, hated it, and then I just did YouTube full time. So yeah, that's my 9-to-5 job story time, sis. Hope you enjoyed that. It just wasn't for me, and I feel so grateful to be doing what I do now. Mia's assumption is you're jealous of Lucy. Ooh, Lucy's my big sister who also does YouTube, if you guys don't know who she is. You wish you was at that stage in your life, but Con is slow. Oh, burn, Angel, somebody get Con an ice pack. Listen, okay, as much as Lucy's life is so amazing and it's so admirable and I really look up to her and everything that she has created, I'm not jealous of her life in any way, shape or form in the terms that I want that to be my life. I'm so content and so happy and so over the moon with my life and where I am right now. I mean, okay, let's put it this way, Angel. Would I really want a 5-year-old running around the house with a 2.5-year-old with twins in my womb at the moment? Am I ready for that right now? No. No, I'm not. My sister is, and she's at that amazing phase in her life, and I literally couldn't be happier for her. She's the best mum in the world. Like, if I get to be a mum half as good as her by the time I have children, I will be so happy with myself. Right now, I'm very happy just living my life, you know, cuddling Herbie 24/7, eating as many biscuits as I want. Connor and Herbie as my little family is all that I need right now, and I'm so happy and content with that. I literally wouldn't want it any other way. Just to add on to that as well, I feel like social media really puts, I don't know how to explain it, like, I feel like social media makes everybody feel in some form of a sense that you're not doing things fast enough, good enough. People say you shouldn't really go on Instagram because you shouldn't compare yourself to the way other girls look. Well, I think that you shouldn't really compare yourself to someone else's life. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't compare your life to their life. I really find it so lovely and so flattering that you guys all want us to get married, you all want me to get pregnant, but at the end of the day, I'm 23 years old. Do you know what I mean? And I have the rest of my life to do that sort of stuff. And when we get engaged, when we get married, when we have children, when we have the best house in the entire world, when all of these things that are going to come eventually in the future, going to come at its right time. Do you know what I mean? I have the rest of my life to have babies. I have the rest, I'm not, Angels, I got 7 years till I was 30, right? My mum was 30 when she had me. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like because you see all of these people having babies and getting pregnant, doesn't mean that you need to right now. It really doesn't. And I know it's easy to fall into that trap. I know it's easy to see everybody getting married and having babies and think, oh my God, like, okay, I'm an adult too, I should be doing that. No. Honey, you do you, boo. Come on. What have I been telling you for the last 5 years? Live your life, sis. Don't let anybody else make you feel as though what you are doing at this moment isn't adequate enough, because it is. And if you're happy with the way your life is, you haven't got to persuade anybody else that you're happy, sis, okay? Yav's assumption is you make a lot of effort for people because it's something that you have craved. No, I would say I make a lot of effort for people because that's just how I was raised, you know? I know like a lot of people think what I do for birthdays, like Katie's birthday and Connor's birthday and Christmases and stuff, is OTT, but honestly, like, my mum was exactly the same age as when I was growing up. My mum, like, every single birthday was the most magical day in the whole entire world. And so to me, when I got a little bit older and like I realised that some families don't really do birthdays, like it didn't resonate with me, because I was like, oh, I just always been raised like that. So yeah, I wouldn't say I've craved it, because I had that affection and that effort put into me, you know. So I guess it's just continuing those standards. And to me, it really isn't about the money you have to spend on somebody. Like, you don't need a penny to make someone's day, and if you do, that's great. Like, spend all your money on them if that's what you wish to do. It's the effort, you know. It's just being thoughtful. It's just being that person in someone else's life that is gonna lift them up when everyone else around them might not, but it's always gonna mean a lot to them, if that makes sense. And I just like to be that person, because I just like to make sure that everybody's having a great time. Ash says, even though you're so outgoing in your videos, you may actually be a shy person sometimes. I kind of feel like this assumption is wrong. I have just never been a shy person. Even as a little girl, I was never shy. I was always happy to speak to any stranger. I find it quite easy to get along with everybody. Like, yeah, I'm just not really a shy person. I've never really felt that. In group situations though, I think I do like to sit back. It's not that I'm shy of me and of my personality, or that I'm shy of speaking to anybody else, but I do like to sit back, and I feel like that might come across as a shock considering as how outgoing I am. In a group situation, if we're like at a party or we're with like a big group of friends, I really like to listen to other people, and I really like them to get their point across, and as for them to feel as though they're being heard, you know what I mean? Like, honey, I know I've got enough to say, but I'd rather listen, you know? I'd rather like let the energy do the talking if we're gonna get deep. So yeah, I guess that is the only thing that like would really resonate with that assumption. I'm not shy, but in group situations I just like to sit back, kick back and relax with my cup of tea and let everyone else mingle, and I'll just be there on the sidelines, you know. I'm just like, hey boo, I'm here if you want to talk to me. And Cheska's assumption is, I feel like you and Connor are the happiest couple and very rarely argue. And I actually just saw as well, Maisie's assumption is you and Connor have never thought about breaking up. So to answer the first assumption, that we are the happiest couple and very rarely argue, that is true. I mean, obviously every single couple has their bickers. Like, me and Connor are constantly bickering every single night about who is sitting on the remote. And you know, if I'm literally sat there with the Stranger Things season 3 finale ready to go and he's taking ages making his chicken salad in the kitchen, I will say, excuse me darling, but do you mind hurrying up? We never argue, it's just not the person we are. And I just personally think, why would you be with somebody if you're just going to argue? You know, I feel like if that is something that is really, it really affects your relationship, it's something to think about, because your partner should be your best friend. Your partner should be the person that backs you and supports you and makes you feel as though you're the most special person in the world, you know. And if they're just constantly arguing with you and arguing against your opinion, are you really a good match? I don't know. Then to answer the other assumption, no, Connor and I have never thought about breaking up. Not on my behalf anyway, boo, do you know what I mean? I genuinely don't know where I'd be without Connor. I really don't. He is my best friend. He is my love. He's one of my favourite people in the whole entire world. The others are Katie and Herbie, and then of course all of you guys. Yeah, no, I've never thought about breaking up with Connor. As far as I'm aware, he's not thought about breaking up with me. We are happy to go through life together, and I feel like Amy speaking about Curtis. I want to marry him and have his babies one day. Elle Breyer's assumption is, your dad is wealthy and you were brought up with money. I feel like this is a really difficult assumption to discuss, because I feel like everybody's opinion on what being wealthy and having money is different. My dad was very successful at his job. He was a banker. Went to a private school. We were fortunate enough to live in nice houses with nice gardens. I guess that was it really. I definitely feel as though I was fortunate growing up, and we didn't struggle, which we were very lucky not to. I understand that that is a huge privilege in life, and if I could give my children the same upbringing as what I had, I'd be very happy. Oh, I don't know how to say this girl's name. Amy Dollard assumption is, you don't have loads of friends. You are happy with a few very close friends. Love you, by the way. Love you girls so much. Sorry if I completely butchered your name. But this assumption is correct. I don't have loads of friends. Of course, other than you guys. I feel like my close friends I can count on one hand, and it is something I often think about, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I sometimes I do think, like, should I have more friends? Why don't I have a really big friendship group? I don't know. like people on TV series, and they've got like a friendship group of like 100 people, and every single weekend there's a house party and blah 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 blah. Of course sometimes I do crave that, but then I remembered that I did used to have that. I used to have that when I was in sixth form, and for one reason or another, I guess I just kind of learned that having a few really close friends that would never let you down or misjudge you or go behind your back is something I valued a lot more over just being mates with like 50 people. Do you know what I mean? We have our close friends, we have the people that matter to us the most, and I'm very, very lucky to have those people. You know, I really do believe that it is better to have fewer loyal, really, really close, supportive friends than like knowing 100 people who don't really care about you that much, you know? And that I do kind of still wish I was part of a friendship group like in High School Musical. Do you know what I mean? Lily's assumption is you believe in star signs. 100 million zillion % I believe in star signs. I'm such a spiritual little witch. I love that sort of stuff. I've always loved it. It's just always been one of those things that has just really intrigued me, and I can relate to like a lot of the spiritual stuff, and it's really comforted me at certain times. I'm not religious actually at all. I'm christened, but I'm not religious. But yeah, like the spiritual stuff has just really helped me through some difficult times in life, and I really believe in manifestation, and you know, you get from the universe what you give back to the universe, and angels, and obviously and yeah, I'm a spiritual kind of gal, what can I say? There have been a lot of assumptions about a Brazilian bum lift, and I don't really know whether or not to be, you know, flattered or insulted. Claire and Hey Sparkle 1 assumptions are both you've had surgery on your hips and have you had a BBL, Brazilian bum lift, because you have an amazing body. Thank you so much to Claire, that is a lovely thing for you to say. No, I have not had Brazilian bum lift. I've not had any surgery on any part of my body except for my boobs, and obviously I get filler and Botox in certain areas of my face, but again, all of those procedures I've been 100% totally, completely honest and open about. I was just very blessed that when I hit puberty, honey, my thighs and hips and waist and chest area just kind of grew into the hourglass shape. It can be a blessing and a curse, you know? Some days I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, if only my hips were that little bit smaller. And other days you wake up and you're literally like, oh, I love that my waist looks so small today because I'm wearing a high leg swimsuit. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but of course, everybody, you should love yourself for who you are. Don't ever change yourself. You're amazing. Body positivity. We are all beautiful no matter what anybody else says. Anyway, angels, that is actually going to go ahead and conclude today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like a little bit of a weight has been lifted off my chest now. Do you know what I mean? I just been craving to do one of these sit down chill out videos, and I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, angels. And of course, if you were new here and you watched all the way to the end of the assumptions video, I love you so much, and I would really, really love for you to be part of the Angel Gal family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.